Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Clock Tower. Got's just kind of yelled at us, and he's doubting our testimony that the Scissor Man is back, but he did post a police officer outside our house, so we might be good. Let's keep talking to him. Or not. Let's talk to Helen instead. Excuse me. Jennifer. Helen, it's true. It was the Scissor Man. The butterfly did it, I tell you, the butterfly. I know, I believe you, Jennifer. He's just being stubborn. I heard that, Teach. Anyway, if it is him, we have to figure out some way to destroy him. We can do it. Yes. You know, normally I'd say, why don't you just shoot him? But, you know what? We did that, and it didn't work. So, touche, game. What should I do now? Well, here's another first. We're going to the newspaper company for the purpose of, you know, not preparing for Endgame. I wonder what Nolan's doing. He did ask me on that interview and date, after all. Tee-hee. For God's sake. This man is the cameraman who was with Nolan. Excuse me, is Nolan here? Hey, you're Jennifer. Yes, I am. Is Nolan here? Hey, you're Jennifer. Nolan, he just went to look for you. He's worried about you. Oh, he is? Well, you should be back in a bit, but I don't think you should wait here. Why not? Well, you're hot stuff again, and if the other reporters find you, they'll ask you questions till the cows come home. I suppose you're right. So tell them to back off, for God's sake. It's that you're all working for the same company. I'll come back later then. I'll leave the back door open for you, so try not to be seen when you come in. Thank you. Really? So we're gonna leave, Nolan's gonna come back, then he's gonna have to direct Nolan to me. How about I just freaking wait here and tell these guys to mind their own damn business? Well, miserable failure. Okay. Let's go to the, University Research Building instead. I wonder if Helen is here. Oh, hi, Jennifer. You came in just in time. I was just on my way out. Where are you going? Do you remember that statue? The one they found at the scene of the clock tower murder? Yes, what about it? Well, I can't find it anywhere. Professor Barton had it. And Professor Barton was called away on some police business. Do you have any idea where it might be? Yes, I found some telephone numbers on the professor's desk. One for the library and one for a man named Rick. I think he must have taken it to one of them. He did mention to me that he would like to get an expert opinion of the statue. I don't know who this Rick person is, though. I see. Anyway, I'll go to the library to see Mr. Sullivan. If the statue is there, I've got to get it. I want anything and everything relating to Scissor Man. Yes. Helen, I'll find out who this Rick person is. Maybe Nolan knows something about him. Jennifer. Yes? Who is Nolan? Well, I better run along now. Really? That's kind of dumb, but okay. Let's go right back here, even though we were told not to go right back here, or at least not to stay. I hope Nolan is there. Jennifer, are you alright? Yes, thank you. The police didn't want to tell me much, so I had a hard time finding you. Okay. Can I... I'm trying to save and I can't do it. Oh well. Is there anything I can do? Actually, yes, there is. Do you know a man named Rick? I think he's involved in the clock tower case. Well, I was just going to interview him. Really? Well, he used to be a butler for the Barrows family. I ran into someone who happened to know that. I thought I'd go ask him what he knew about the Barrows family. What about him? Well, Professor Barton might have given the statue to him. You mean the one they found at the scene of the murder? Yes, I want every little clue relating to this case. Okay, should I get the statue from him? Alright, I'll go see him and get it. Well... So do you want to ask Nolan? So... Yeah. So remember, Nolan was going to go and see Rick. So if we had ended up taking it to Rick, then, you know, I would say, yes, I wanted to check it out. So, I'm going to go to, well, I took it to Sullivan, right? So I'm going to say yes to Nolan. Because he's going to go looking for it at Rick's, and it's not at Rick's. Thank you, Nolan. The sooner I do it, the better, right? I'll go now, then. Nolan Campbell. Here we go. I wonder how this is going to play out. How similar and different it's going to be. Oh, I see. Is that how it was? Yes, if you have any idea, please tell me. I'm looking for any clue, no matter how insignificant. Nolan, do you know of a castle called Barrows Castle? Barrows Castle? Yes, it is a castle in England. Then before the Barrows family moved? Yes, that is what I have heard, over 80 years ago. I have to keep pressing the conversation. Is there something in the castle? A monster was once born there that terrorized the local children. Just like Scissorman. I had thought it a fairy tale. Well, what happened to the monster? He was killed by his father. His father was the head of the household of the 13th generation of Barrows. Then there is a way of defeating Scissorman. Rick, do you know where this castle is? Give me a moment, please. I'm sure that somewhere there is.
Nolan, I was given this chandelier as a farewell present when I retired.
This is actually different.
So it used to hang in the Barrows mansion.
Barrows?
Yes, what wonderful times they were. Except for...
Well, oof. He is most dead. Most dead. I do appreciate that it's a different opening, because I was really wondering if this was actually going to play out the same way, because that conversation was identical. And we're going to start the safe way. Remember, we've been here before. Okay. Maybe I missed something. That was ridiculous. Also, that was awesome. I didn't press anything because I didn't have to with GOTS. Maybe I'll see if there's anything around. That was nuts. Let's try it again. That was kind of amazing. There didn't appear to be an item or anything. It's just random? Well, geez. Way to keep me on my toes, game. I'm impressed. Okay, I'm out. Scissor Man avoided. Crazy. There is some detergent and other cleaning supplies. This could be used to blind someone. Powder soap. Am I going to have to deal with the dog out back again? Because we haven't addressed its existence yet. Ugh. Once again, just because I can. A full cocktail cabinet. Relax. Relax. I'm not going to let him kill me. Wow, he actually handled that a little differently. That's actually kind of cool. I forgot which door I want to go into. Probably the other one. Yeah, I don't want this right now. That crazy haunted mask. Not to be confused with the Goosebumps book of the same name. There we go. Closet. A gown is hanging on the rack. Yeah, for the record, I think this is where the demon statue would have been, if this is in fact where it was supposed to be. So, yeah. Yeah, nope. Too bad for me. I went on a wild goose chase. Oh, god damn it. So weird. He's laughing at the cartoon. So dumb. You know, his scream was a lot more convincing than Got's. With his just, oh! There is something a little bit creepy, though, about him just watching TV and then the house of the man he just killed. Can I do the old bedsheet trick on him again? The answer is yes. At ease, loser. Let's try this again. What's this? A note stuck between the pages. Hint number 6. I forgot to check the hints last time, so I will, with any luck, remember to do so this time. I sure hope so. Anyway, that's really the only reason I came upstairs at all. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do want to go to the kitchen. I totally blew that. And yes, we're dealing with the freaking haunted mask. Looks like a vase for flowers. Let's do this goofy ass thing. This is the location of Barrow's castle. You now have confirmed the location of the Barrows castle. Yeah, see, that was this whole thing was optional in Gotz's story, but with Nolan's, the mask itself is where you find out. So I must deal with this mask. That's all there is here. But wait, oh! I think we're good. Okay, anytime, bro. Oh, I have to hit the... Okay, whoops. That could have gotten me killed. Spirit destroyed. See ya. Man, who would think to check for that? Out back, Rick's dog is glaring at me. The dog looks mad with bared fangs dripping saliva. I wonder what's wrong with him. And yes, we are going to blind the dog the same way, so... Here, take this! Son of a bitch. Ah, get it? Ah! Beat the scenario. Too bad this wasn't where the statue was, though, so let's see what happens here.
And now, without knowing the whereabouts of the statue,
Good read.
all leads have come to a dead end. Scissor Man.
That's bad. Just, you get the idea. You know she didn't survive that. Ugh. That's pretty awful. Rank E. Awful ending. Okay. So at this point, we're moving right along. However, I would like to take a look at some hints. So hint 2, I believe we got. If a certain item is not picked up in scenario 1, then the best ending will not occur. Ooh. So is that what that oil can was about? Because it's a damn good thing I got that, apparently. When in a pinch, there are many times when clicking on some item will rescue the character. Don't give up. Try to click on something until the very end. So true. Just did that right now. The pattern of the star plate is extremely important. It would be wise to write it down. Whoa, okay. So we're only missing one hint in the game. Okay. Also, yeah, you may have noticed the question mark option is now secrets. More on that later. I'll do a little best for last deal once we complete Jennifer's scenario. There's some art in there that I don't want to show you yet. So for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We went to Rick's house, and this time we made that place the wrong scenario and got Jennifer's E ending, so I think you know what's going to happen next. We're probably going to go to the library. What I like is that while so far the levels have been the same, we have done at least a couple of things different, and everything's not totally identical. Even Rick's death was different. So we'll see what the library has to offer when we take a look at, well, that version. Until next time, everyone.